Hey, everyone, this is Doc Steph on the Watchman's Voice. And I was thinking, have you ever looked up and realized you have drifted like on a road or in the water without even meaning to? You were not trying to get off course, it just happened. And honestly, that is what happens to a lot of us spiritually if we are not paying attention. Which brings me to today's Watchman's Voice, the slow fade. Hebrews 2 in verse 1 says, therefore, we must pay much closer attention to what we have heard, lest we drift away from it. The truth is, very few people wake up one day and decide to walk away from their faith. Most of the time, it happens in the quiet spaces, a little compromise that seems harmless, a few days without prayer that turn into weeks, a small decision to stay silent when truth should have been spoken. And over time, conviction grows dull. Hunger for God turns cold, and what once anchored you starts to slip away. Not because of a dramatic fall, but because of a slow, subtle fade. That is why Hebrews chapter 2, verse 1 warns us to pay much closer attention to what we have heard so that we do not drift. Because drifting never feels dangerous while it is happening, it feels casual, it feels comfortable, but by the time you realize how far you have gone, the damage is done. But the watchman does not drift. The watchman does not doze off while the tide pulls them under. The watchman notices the signs, the slow slip, the subtle shift, and they correct their course before the current carries them away. This is not the hour to be casual. It is not the hour to coast through spiritual life or on spiritual life on autopilot. The enemy knows he cannot always destroy people openly, so instead he dulls them quietly. But not you, not now. So guard your focus, guard your fire, and guard your post, because the slow fade is preventable, but only if you are paying attention. This is Doc Steph on the Watchman's Voice.